Welcome to the Saints Wrap-Up Show. Brought to you by the Brad Schmidt Agency, Collision Pro, First Community Bank, First Interstate Bank, Montana Motorsports and Marine, the Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW, Opportunity Bank, Select Realty, and your local Ford stores. And now from the Quarry Bar and Grill at the Holiday Inn, downtown Helena, here's your host, Jerek Wolcott.
Welcome to the Saints Wrap-Up Show. I'm your host, Jerek Wolcott. Today we are joined by head coach Mike Van Diest, coming off the Saints' 55-13 win over MSU Northern. We're also joined by soccer player Michaela Kueffler and head women's soccer coach Dave Thorvilson, who is coming off his 100th win at the helm of Carroll College Soccer.
It's hard to be in college and not be focused.
Being an athlete even helps you become more and more focused.
If I don't stay focused, I fall way behind on schoolwork.
A lot of homework on the bus and in hotel room.
This is one of the most formational times in your life, and so it's important to make healthy choices.
Because people who are tobacco free just do better in school.
I don't use tobacco. I feel like your body is your temple.
I don't think I'd be the person I am today if I had used tobacco products.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
We all want to protect what's important to us, but sometimes it's difficult to take that first step. I'll hold your hand and lead you through those first precious steps. The rest is easy. Before you know it, you'll be up and running. Time doesn't stand still. Take those steps to protect your world. Call or stop by the Brad Schmidt Agency today.
Listen up, sports fans. If you drive a truck, you know it's all about stats. And at the Built Ford Tough Sales event, we've got the numbers right here. Ford Super Duty, best-in-class horsepower and max towing capacity. That's how you punch it right up the gut, pal. And here's another stat, folks. F-Series has been America's best-selling truck for 37 straight years. That's called a dynasty, baby.
Now get $7,000 in total value or 0 for 60 plus up to $2,000 cash back on Super Duty. Only at your local Ford store.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Welcome to the show, Saints fans. Let's get right to the highlights. It was a great day in Blue Pony Stadium for Saints football. Into the action. First quarter, Mac Roach hands off to Dustin Rinker. The Lights defense swarms, but Rinker bounces it outside for the big run. Later in the drive, Roach, he finds Anthony Clark to set up a 1-yard touchdown run for Rinker. Later on in the first quarter, Roach, again, back to pass. He finds Anthony Clark, but this time Clark finds Pater for a 58-yard touchdown. MSU Northern would answer. Zach McKinley finds some open space for a big run. McKinley's run sets up a 23-yard pass from Jess Cron to Jake Meshley for the touchdown. The Saints blocked the ensuing PAT, however, to hold the 14-6 lead over the Lights. After a long drive, the Saints answer with a 1-yard touchdown run by Dustin Rinker to take a 21-6 lead. Later in the half, with the Saints leading 21-13, Mac Roach finds Anthony Clark for a big catch. That catch sets up a Mac Roach touchdown. He hits the corner for a 28-13 lead going into the break. Now to the second half. The Saints get the ball first, and Dustin Rinker finds a hole up the middle for a big first down. That run sets up a floater from Roach to Clark for the touchdown, and the Saints lead 35-13. On the next Carroll drive, Roach finds Kyle Griffith wide open, and he finds his way to the end zone for the 56-yard touchdown. The Saints lead 45-13. Another big run by the Saints, but this time it's Jordan Pine. Pine's big run sets up another Roach bootleg touchdown. This time, the Saints take a 53-13 lead. The Saints would add one more Matt Weiss field goal, but Cruz and Haver winning 55-13. Welcome back to the Saints Wrap-Up Show. We're now joined by head coach Mike Van Diest. Big win up there in Haver yesterday.
It was a lot of fun. It was a win that we've certainly looked forward to play one of our better football games. I thought the second half might have been one of the best football games we played as offense and defense this year.
It seemed like the first half, obviously, scored 2 quick touchdowns, but then Northern got right back into it.
Yeah, we had a couple breakdowns on defense. We had a turnover that gave good field position, and just a couple things kind of didn't go our way, a couple breaks, but we responded very well. I thought that drive before the end of the half to get our offense down there, and Mac Roach to take it in on a naked bootleg for a touchdown to give us up by 2 touchdowns at halftime, gave us some momentum we needed for the second half.
So what do you tell your defense? I mean, they're a veteran-laden group. How do you tell them that, hey, we need to get this going here in the second half? They really responded.
Well, we took the number 1 defense out, put the number 2 defense in for the whole second period, or for most of the second period, and they did a great job. They stopped them and played very well. We got an interception by Eric Dawson, a true freshman out of Great Falls Russell High School at linebacker. Gave us the ball on the 4-yard line to let our offense go up on the 21st point, I think. But we just had to play better. We had missed tackles, we had a couple missed assignments, and those are things that a veteran defense shouldn't allow happen.
I think this may be the best game that Mac Roach has played overall. I mean, he did have an interception, but he was slinging it yesterday.
He threw a couple of great balls, and Anthony Clark had a big day, came back with 5 catches, I believe. Kyle Griffith made a tremendous catch on the sideline in front of their bench, and then was wide open for a touchdown in the second half. And, Mac did a good job, I think, spreading the football out among all the receivers. And, Jordan Pine and Dustin Rinker took up the slack in the running game like they always do. We had over 200 yards rushing, so a typical day for our offense.
I think in the second half, they had less than 50 yards of offense. It seemed like the defense was in their face the whole time.
Well, we shored up a couple things. I got rid of a couple calls that I made that maybe we didn't practice enough during the week, and I thought would be good defensive. But McKinley had a great first half, and second half our guys came out. I think they had 1 first down in the second half, and a lot was that to do with the offense with 3 scoring drives to start the third quarter. So, Coach, how do you feel like we're the 2 road games in a row? How do you feel like your team responded to those? Well, they were good. It's tough to always go down to Tech. It's tough to go up to Northern, but our players did a great job, and now we're looking for a little bit of home cooking coming back this weekend.
So you close out the season with 2 home games. How excited are the guys for those?
Well, they'll be excited. It's fun to play in front of family and friends.
All right, Coach. Well, we're going to take a look at last week's results and be back right after this break.
There's always something going on at the Quarry Bar and Grill. Come check out our lunch specials. We make them every day from scratch. Our serving staff is great and will take care of you like family. Located on the Walking Mall.
Visit Collision Pro online for the ultimate auto body experience. Find help in dealing with insurance questions as well as auto repair. From paint to parts to our Armor Coat Protectant, we have the information you're looking for. Check out real customer stories about Collision Pro's professionalism and quality service, and you can follow the progress of your car online. CollisionPro.com, your gateway to the ultimate auto body experience.
You live for life's finest moments, like seeing nature firsthand, teaching something old to someone new, experiencing the thrill in their face, and doing it again and again. Join us on the water in the very best boat for these moments. Tracker boats, built for life.
Montana Motorsports and Marine in Helena.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
There's always something going on at the Quarry Bar and Grill. Come check out our lunch specials. We make them every day from scratch. Our serving staff is great and will take care of you like family. Located on the Walking Mall.
Welcome back to the Saints Wrap-Up Show. Again, with Coach Mike Van Diest. Coach, you faced two teams that had just one conference win on the season. Now you go back to a top 25 team or a former top 25 team in Rocky Mountain.
Well, they're a great football team offensively still. They did a great job against Southern Oregon yesterday. They put up 28 points and moved the ball pretty much as well, especially with the passing game. Baker's one of the premier quarterbacks in this conference and has been for the last 4 years. So we've got our work cut out defensively. Michaela is maybe one of the top-notch receivers, not only in the Frontier Conference, but in the country. And we've got to be able to have a game plan to be able to take him out of their rhythm.
So we met earlier in the season when the Saints and Bears met. It was the number 8 team versus the number 5 team, and really the Saints dominated that, only allowing 8 points.
Well, we did a good job. They were up 8-7 early in the first quarter, and we got a couple breaks our way on defense. Our offense did a good job, I thought, with ball control, with Dustin Rinkin running the football again. But we got to do it again. That's a long time ago. I can't remember that game. It was like 7 weeks ago. So we've got to play a better game than we have played maybe to start the football game. The last 2 weeks. We've got to come out of the chutes ready to go. And I hope our players know, and I'm sure they do, what's at stake this week again.
So how important is the offensive line's play against a tough Rocky Mountain defense?
Well, they start out with a 3-4 defense, but they've been playing a lot more 4-man front lately. They've got some great players, not only the defensive front, but the linebackers and safeties. I think our big-time players are great hitters. They're very physical. They're going to do a lot of different things with stunt games up front to try to get you off your game, not just in the passing game, but in the running game. So, offensively, Jim Hogan, the offensive line, they've got to be able to pick up the different blitzes and different looks that they present to us.
How great is it to have, 2 veteran offensive coaches and Nick Hallett and Jim Hogan that really know what they're doing on that?
Well, they're like the head coaches on offense. They do everything that you need to get done. They know each other inside out. And then you throw Tyler Emmett in there, who played for us as coach for 6 years. It's a pretty veteran offensive group over there when they're game planning, when they're getting ready for practice plans and putting together what they want to do on Saturdays. Our players have a lot of confidence in those guys.
Now, despite what the score was the last game, they really do have a potent offense. What does the defense need to do to put up another performance like that?
Well, we got to stop the run game, even though they throw the ball well, and we got to put a lot of attention on McCullough. Hopefully we can get a pass rush going on Baker, get him out of his rhythm, and we'll just see what we can do defensively in the back end of it.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it. Good luck this weekend. And Saints, stick around. We're going to take a look at the upcoming events.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
The Holiday Inn Conference Center downtown, Helena's only hotel on the historic Walking Mall. We offer everything you expect. Comfortable rooms, a large pool, and an up-to-date conference center. Plus, we're just steps away from shopping and dining. And we feature the Quarry Bar and Grill, Helena's ultimate sports bar. Contact the Holiday Inn today at 406-443-2200.
Hi, I'm Carly, front office manager here at the Holiday Inn downtown Helena. Come visit us for sleeping rooms and meeting rooms.
There are heroes all around us. Firefighters, emergency medical technicians, military and veterans, law enforcement, teachers, and healthcare workers. Select Realty thinks you deserve a break when buying, selling, or refinancing a home. We are the exclusive Homes for Heroes partner in the Helena area. We can provide extraordinary savings of up to $2,000. Call us or sign up today. Homes for Heroes can make a difference. Choices, choices, choices. Select Realty.
As a student, as an athlete, it is so important to stay focused.
I maintain my focus just by working my hardest in absolutely everything I do.
When you step on the mat, it's only you and another person, and making healthy choices is the first step.
Depending on what I eat, my nutrition, the people I hang out with, not using tobacco.
I don't think I'd be the person I am today if I had used tobacco products.
The community follows those teams that are respectful.
I love being a role model for kids all across the state.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
Welcome back, Saints fans. I'm joined now by Michaela Kueffler from the soccer team. The Saints finished up their season Saturday afternoon at Great Falls. Michaela, how do you feel like the season went as a whole?
I thought it went really well. It was a lot better season this year than it was last year, and we started off well and ended well, strong.
How the game got switched from Sunday to Saturday afternoon? How'd that affect you guys?
I think it was fine. We were ready to play yesterday, and we obviously came out with a win, which was good, and I think it was good for us to have a little break before the tournament.
So what do you think about, as a whole, how you played personally throughout the season?
Probably better than last year for sure. I got a little more playing time and definitely was stronger this year than last year.
So the conference tournament is this week in Billings. How do you think the team is ready for that, and what are your expectations for that tournament?
We are very ready, I think. I think we're really pumped up as a team, and we're ready to take care of business, especially against Westminster.
Now, you lost both games to Westminster, and the one here was kind of a fluky goal, and then you were without some players when you lost to them down there. How bad does the team want to see Westminster again?
Pretty bad. I think it's nice that we have nothing to lose, so I think we're going to come out and play as hard as we can.
All right, so yesterday's win was Coach Thorvilson's 100th win. What was kind of the mindset of the girls afterwards? A little celebratory on that one?
Yeah, we were really excited. We felt honored to be a part of it, and I think we were all super excited, yeah.
So, why did you choose to come to Carroll to play soccer? What does Carroll College mean to you?
Well, the schooling, obviously, and when I met the team, they were all super, super nice, and I think we're just one big family.
What do you personally want to do this weekend at the conference tournament? What are your expectations for yourself?
I personally want to play the best I've ever played and hopefully score or help other people score.
What do you think about the way your defense has been playing, and especially Jamie? She's missed the last couple games because she was sick and little injury problems, but how do you think that defense has been playing?
Our defense is playing amazing. Even injuries and stuff, whoever gets in steps up when they need to, and we figure it out.
All right. Well, thanks, Michaela, for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to take a look at the Student Athlete of the Week and the Play of the Week. Now for the Play of the Week. In the third quarter, Mac Roach finds Kyle Griffith wide open, and he zigs and zags his way to the end zone for a 56-yard touchdown. The touchdown gave the Saints a 45-13 lead to put the game squarely in their corner. The Student Athlete of the Week is quarterback Mac Roach. He was 17 of 24 for 280 yards and 3 touchdowns, including 2 touchdowns over 50 yards. He also carried the ball 10 times for 33 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is why Mac Roach is your Student Athlete of the Week.
You live for life's finest moments, like seeing nature firsthand, teaching something old to someone new, experiencing the thrill in their face, and doing it again and again. Join us on the water in the very best boat for these moments. Tracker boats, built for life.
Montana Motorsports and Marine in Helena.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
All right, sports fans, it's game time at the Built Ford Tough Sales event. And when it comes to trucks, stats don't lie. F-150 with EcoBoost has smash-mouth power with efficiency. And with best-in-class payload, boom, F-150 hauls in the Hail Mary. And here's a stat, pal. F-Series has been America's truck for 37 straight years. And that's a dynasty, baby.
Now during the Built Ford Tough Sales event, get up to $10,986 total value on F-150, only at your local Ford store.
I maintain my focus just by working my hardest in absolutely everything I do.
In the classroom, on the court, at practice, wherever you're at.
My classes are very rigorous.
At the same time, you need to be able to stay focused and make the right choices and stay on top of things.
Tobacco use would definitely be a negative effect on a student athlete.
Using tobacco really decreases the performance of any athlete.
I wouldn't be able to dance. I wouldn't be able to hang out with my friends. I wouldn't be able to hike the M. I think that it would make me less of a focused student.
Distract me from my sport and distract me from my academics.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
Welcome back to the Saints Wrap-Up Show. I'm now joined by head coach of the women's soccer team, Dave Thorvilson. Coach, ended the season Saturday at University of Great Falls. What do you think, how'd the team perform this season overall?
You know, last year wasn't our best season. I really think the team this year bought into what we were trying to do in winter ball and really into preseason. And to come away with 12-3-3 record at the end of regular season. It's a great turnaround from where we were at last year and also speaks to the quality of the players we have this year.
What about it seemed like you've hung your hat on defense throughout the season. Jamie has been really strong in goal.
Yeah, you know, I think Jamie's only given up 9 goals this year in 16 games and has about a .56 goals against average. But that really speaks to the whole defense as a whole, as well as what Jamie does for us in the back line.
Offensively, you guys haven't been, at least in the last few games to close out the season, hasn't been very potent. Is that something you look to turn around in the conference tournament this week?
Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I just think our conference is very strong. And I think there's a lot of kind of excitement and energy when you go into those games, and typically they're not very high scoring anyways. We're hoping to open up postseason play with a few goals and really get us ready again for some stiff competition in both Rocky Mountain College and Westminster.
So your first round game is against Presentation. What do they bring to the table?
You know, I really don't know much about Presentation this year. They've played a few teams in the conference. I have a scouting report on them. I know they're vastly improved from last year, but I also know they're not very deep. So I'm hoping for us that means that we can run at them quite a bit and we can get quite a few players into the game, get their legs going and get the energy ready.
So 2 of those 3 losses on the season came at Westminster. We just talked to Michaela, and she said she really hopes that you guys see Westminster again.
Yeah, you know, to have 2 losses to one team in the conference, if you want to win postseason, you hope you get to go through that team. And I know they'll be excited if we get a rematch with Westminster.
So I know that you're not a big ego guy or a guy that likes to talk about yourself a whole bunch, but this week the game against Great Falls was your 100th win as the head coach at Carroll College. What does that mean to you, and how excited were you to get that with this group of girls?
You know, it's probably more important to look at the whole 8 years, the players that we've had, the coaches that have come through, and just the quality of kids in our program and what they've been able to do. It's nice to be recognized for the 100 wins, but to be honest with you, we've had so many players and so many teams over the years. It's hard to think that this one game or this one season should be recognized over any other.
So, Coach, you have a big tournament this weekend. How do you get the girls up for this tournament?
Well, first we got to get them through a few classes, and then we got to start focusing on postseason play, knowing that if we lose, we're done. And I think the reversal of regular season into postseason is just that mentality of knowing that you got to leave everything on the field every single game, and the only way you're going to continue to play on is if you get a win.
What are your expectations for this weekend?
Well, my expectations every year are to win postseason, have a chance to go to the national tournament, and we're now at a spot where we're in our conference tournament, and the winner gets to go on to the national tournament. And as a team and as a coaching staff, we expect to have that opportunity to go on.
All right. Well, good luck this week, Coach. Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, sure.
We're going to go take a look at the Frontier Conference standings as we go to break.
There's always something going on at the Quarry Bar and Grill. Come check out our lunch specials. We make them every day from scratch. Our serving staff is great and will take care of you like family. Located on the Walking Mall.
Before you start your search
for the largest investment in your life, First Community Bank is here.
Pre-qualification is easy. In most cases, it's the same day.
For first-time home buyers and new construction.
Or your home away from home.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
The Holiday Inn Conference Center downtown, Helena's only hotel on the historic Walking Mall. We offer everything you expect: comfortable rooms, a large pool, and an up-to-date conference center. Plus, we're just steps away from shopping and dining, and we feature the Quarry Bar and Grill, Helena's ultimate sports bar. Contact the Holiday Inn today at 406-443-2200.
Hi, I'm Carly, front office manager here at the Holiday Inn downtown Helena. Come visit us for sleeping rooms and meeting rooms.
There are heroes all around us. Firefighters, emergency medical technicians, military and veterans, law enforcement, teachers, and healthcare workers. Select Realty thinks you deserve a break when buying, selling, or refinancing a home. We are the exclusive Homes for Heroes partner in the Helena area. We can provide extraordinary savings of up to $2,000. Call us or sign up today. Homes for Heroes can make a difference. Choices, choices, choices. Select Realty.
There's always something going on at the Quarry Bar and Grill. Come check out our lunch specials. We make them every day from scratch. Our serving staff is great and will take care of you like family. Located on the Walking Mall.
Thanks for joining us for today's show. A big thank you to head coach Mike Van Diest, Michaela Kueffler, and head soccer coach Dave Thorvilson. Remember, the Saints volleyball team hosts #1 Rocky Mountain at 7 p.m. Friday night, and the Saints football team hosts Rocky at noon on Saturday.